I plead guilty as stated. Those words from Larry Nassar today in federal court. He's now facing up to 60 years in prison after admitting he downloaded and possessed child pornography. Fox 47's Christopher Lane was in court and tells us why Nassar changed his plea and what it means for the women who claim he molested them.
It's the most we've heard Larry Nassar say so far across 3 state criminal cases, the federal criminal case, and a federal civil suit. He told the magistrate he was guilty of knowingly downloading child pornography, possessing it on more than one device, and then trying to delete and destroy it after the investigation began. His lawyers cut a deal with federal prosecutors. Nassar pleads guilty, and the Justice Department agrees not to prosecute him on charges that he molested 4 children dating back to 2006. Charges Nassar denies. His lawyers say his guilty plea should not be taken as any kind of admission in his other cases.
We intend to proceed to trial on those cases.
And then we just want to make it clear that the plea that was negotiated today only resolves the federal charges.
Stephen Drew, whose law firm is representing more than 60 women and girls in civil suits against Nassar, says what matters to him and his clients is that Nassar is in prison.
They want to make sure in coming forward, and this is not easy for them, that he does not get out of jail or prison and be able to do this again, supervised or not. They're very concerned about that.
Part of the agreement will also have Nassar pay restitution to all of the victims of his sexual exploitation, something Drew appreciates.
A number of our clients have had to have psychological counseling. They are going through a special type of trauma. When things happen to you as a child, it stays with you in different ways for life. So if he has to pay for some of that, that's fine, but it doesn't take away the stain.
Nassar's medical license will also be revoked as part of his agreement, and he'll be required to register as a sex offender. The plea agreement calls for the judge to sentence him to between 5 and 60 years in prison on November 27th. Michigan State University put out a statement saying the plea agreement shows Nassar's behavior was disturbing and repugnant. It goes on to say it was, quote, the hard and diligent work of the MSU Police Department that led to Nassar's arrest and conviction on the federal charges. We are grateful for all of the law enforcement efforts put forth by the United States Attorney's Office for the Western District of Michigan and the FBI. Here's a quick look at where the other cases against Nassar stand tonight. His trial on charges that he molested the young daughter of a family friend in Ingham County is scheduled for October 23rd, but that's not set in stone. He's also charged with sexually assaulting women under the guise of medical exams in Ingham and Eaton counties. There is an August 1st pretrial conference in Ingham County. His lawyers will be in court in Eaton County on the 21st of this month to set a trial date.